All right. Protecting your business from Trump risk. You can for a fee, courtesy of 2 former Trump campaign aides. John Harwood has that story from Washington. John.
Michelle, Donald Trump said in the campaign he was going to drain the swamp in Washington. But what we have seen is that some people who had been close to Donald Trump during the campaign have decided to cash in by making money advising corporations on how to deal with the Trump administration and the Trump White House. The 2 in question today are Corey Lewandowski, the former campaign manager, and Barry Bennett, started out as Ben Carson's campaign manager, but later became an advisor and a surrogate for Donald Trump on television. They've established a business that involves advising clients on how to mitigate the risk that Donald Trump will go after you. They've listed some advice that in an interview with the New York Times that spoke to how companies can avoid staying out of trouble. The first one is invite Donald Trump down to your factory or business, let him cut a ribbon and announce the hiring of a couple of hundred new people. This is an effort to help Donald Trump's PR campaign to illustrate the idea that the American economy is coming back since he has taken over as president. A second potential strategy is if Donald Trump does come after you, give him a win. The example there was Lockheed Martin, the firm that got in trouble for Donald Trump going after them for the cost of the F-35 jet. Donald Trump then had a meeting and claimed that he had shaved $600 billion off of the cost. In fact, he didn't, but the company did not point that out publicly. And finally, he said if he were advising Mexico, they're not a client, but certainly these 2 gentlemen would like to have Mexico as a client. Make it look like you're paying for the wall, even if you're not. All these are ways to try to manage Donald Trump, who we've seen is a highly unpredictable character who could go off at any time, and there's money to be made in helping avoid yourself becoming a target.
And they're charging for that advice, John?
They are charging for that advice, Tyler.
I mean,
there is hope for my post-TV career now. I know that I'm going to start a firm.
Tyler,
Be nice to the media and invite me over for drinks.
Tyler, you've gotten to the heart of the Washington consulting business. There's a lot of scam involved.
There's a lot of wind pudding, as one of my former editors used to say. All right, John, thank you very much. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin.